already we learn ma next operator here what ma product of two vectors. So in product two types of product there ma. So one is a scalar or dot product, another one is a cross product, another one is what ma cross product. Now we will discuss the scalar product or dot product of the given two vectors. Here see ma just one formula there. So here if we take first two non-zero vectors, first we take the two non-zero vectors. So vector A and vector B, vector A and vector B. So here angle theta. So these two vectors are which type of vectors? Non-zero vectors. Then the scalar product between two non-zero vectors A bar and B bar is denoted by A bar dot B bar. Dot product how to define? A bar dot B bar, and defined this value. So magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar into cos theta, Here some condition there ma theta is lies between 0 to pi value. Theta value lies between where to where ma 0 to pi value. Okay na. So here another condition there ma if either A bar is equal to 0 or B bar is equal to 0, then theta is not defined. Here theta is not defined. In this case what we done means ma A bar dot B bar is equal to 0. So whenever in that dot product, so this is the definition of scalar or dot product. If you want to define the scalar or dot product between any two non-zero vectors A bar and B bar is defined as A bar dot B bar is equal to magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar into cos theta. So this is the formula for dot product. Okay now, next here theta lies between where to where means 0 and pi value. And again here one point there, if either A value or any one of the vector is 0, then theta is not defined. At that case what we done, A bar dot B bar is equal to 0 value. A bar dot B bar is equal to 0. Right, Sima? From that definition only some points there here, some conditions means result type conditions, observations. If you remember that points, first one. So whenever any two vectors, if we taken in between, a dot product between any two vectors is always a scalar or a real number. So that's why what we done first point here, A bar dot B bar is A bar dot B bar is a scalar. Quantity. A bar dot B bar is always a what? Scalar. Next, another point what we done means here. So let A bar and B bar or any two non-zero vectors, A bar and B bar or any two non-zero vectors. Then here if written one condition, A bar dot B bar is equal to 0. If and only if what we done means A bar is perpendicular to B bar vector. So this is very important point if you remember, any two vectors dot product is equal to 0, then the given two vectors are which type of vectors? Perpendicular to each other. Okay na. Next third point what we done means in that definition only, if you done here, suppose if theta is equal to 0, what happened here? A bar dot B bar value, if theta is equal to 0, cos 0 is equal to 1 value, A bar dot B bar is equal to magnitude of A into magnitude of B value. So that's what we done here. Third point, if theta is equal to 0, then A bar dot B bar is equal to magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar. Otherwise in this point only same vector if we consider A bar dot A bar only, that is equal to A bar into A bar, then what we done this value, magnitude of A bar square, where theta is equal to 0. Next fourth point if theta is equal to pi, then what happens if theta is equal to pi, then this dot product again A bar dot B bar is equal to, here cos pi value is substituted. When cos pi is substituted means this value become as a negative, minus. So this value what we done, A bar dot B bar is equal to minus magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar value. So and similarly if you want to write this value, A bar dot B bar is equal to minus magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar value. Okay na. So next if you want to run ma fifth question, fifth point, if we take here for mutually perpendicular unit vector, for mutually perpendicular unit vectors, mutually perpendicular unit vectors I cap, comma j cap and k cap. So let mutually perpendicular unit vectors or I cap, j cap and k cap. Then if we applying the second, fourth point and third point and fourth point, we applying the condition here. What we written Sima here? So when we take the mutually perpendicular vectors, so mutually perpendicular means what? My in between any two vectors is equal to 90 degrees. So I cap dot I cap is equal to j cap dot j cap is equal to k cap dot k cap is equal to how much more? This value is equal to 1 value. This value is equal to what more? 1 value. How do we get this 1 value? Means here I dot I. So magnitude of I, magnitude of I. In between angle how much more here? 90. Okay na. In between angle, sorry, 0 degrees. Why means the same vectors no ma. Same vectors means in between angle is equal to 0 degrees. This is the unit vector. This is the unit vector. So I dot I is equal to what we run here. Otherwise this one if you run I dot I is equal to I square means unit vector is equal to 1. So like that only j dot j, k dot k. And another point what we done, another vector if we taken I dot j is equal to j dot k is equal to k dot I. So just we interchange that to rotation I j k. Then must and should be we get the value is equal to how much means ma 0 value. That value is equal to how much ma 0. Why means in between angle how much here 90 degrees. So 90 degrees when we substituted this value become as a 0 value. Okay na. So that is the relation between that mutually perpendicular unit vectors I cap, j cap and k cap. Same vectors dot product is equal to I. Okay, I cap I, j cap j, k cap k is equal to 1 value. Alternative vectors if we take means that product value is equal to how much? 0 value dot product. Okay na. So next another point, sixth point, if you want to find out the angle between two vectors a bar and b bar. So angle between a bar and b bar is, so already you know that formula there, a bar dot b bar is equal to magnitude of a bar into magnitude of b bar cos theta. From that formula what we done here, cos theta is equal to a bar dot b bar by magnitude of a bar into magnitude of b bar, or theta is equal to cos inverse of this value what we done here, a bar dot b bar by magnitude of a bar into magnitude of b bar value. Okay na, these are the results are, if you remember points, note points. This is the very important for solvation of problems and a concept oriented one also. So next what we done means another point, scalar. So scalar, whenever dot product or scalar product is always commutative. Scalar product satisfies the commutative property. Scalar product is commutative. Commutative means what we are doing here, a bar dot b bar is equal to b bar dot a bar value. A bar dot b bar is equal to what? B bar dot a bar value. So this is the important concept, dot product, and related with that 6 result or 6 note points. These are useful for solving the problems. Okay na. So right Sima. So just now only we discussed that a dot product or scalar product. Now the dot product or scalar product, some properties there. So first one, if we take any 3 vectors, let a bar, comma b bar and c bar, or any 3 vectors or any 3 vectors, then here what we done means a bar dot vector a bar dot plus b bar plus c bar. So then we applying the, that is equal to a bar dot b bar plus a bar dot c bar. So this is the distributive law of a scalar product over addition. Distributive law of a scalar product. Okay na, distributive law of a scalar product over addition. Okay, next second property, if we take let a bar and b bar or any 2 vectors a and b, or any 2 vectors and so lambda be a scalar, lambda be a scalar. Then here what we done, see first, lambda into a vector dot b vector is equal to a bar lambda into a bar dot b bar, lambda into a bar dot b bar is equal to a bar dot lambda into b bar value. Okay na? So here lambda multiplying with any one of the vector, then we take separately that lambda and we find out the dot product between that given two vectors. Now this one important concept only. Then two vectors if we taken in component form, a bar is equal to a1 I cap, a2 j cap, a3 k cap. So b vector is equal to b1 I cap, b2 j cap, b3 k cap. Now if you find out in between dot product, then what we done, see here, a vector dot b vector is equal to, so a1 I cap, a2 j cap, a3 k cap dot, so this one b1 I cap, b2 j cap, b3 k cap. Here see if you multiplying a1 with all terms in the next one, here see a1 into b1 I dot I, just now only I revised that dot product, I dot I is equal to 1 value, but I dot j second value if you taken means 0, I dot k value is equal to 0. Okay na? So that's why if you find out the product in between that value, then finally if you get the value a1 b1 plus a2 b2 plus a3 b3, any scalar component given means just we multiplying the I value, means I with I is equal to 1, remaining any value I dot j, I dot k if we taken means another vector, same vectors dot product is equal to 1. So another unit vectors if we consider means that value is equal to 0. So that's why finally if we get this value, a bar dot b bar is equal to how much a1 b1 plus a2 b2 plus a3 b3. So these are the properties for that scalar product or dot product condition. Right, this concept also important, projection of a vector on a line, projection of a vector on a line. Right, see first we take one directed line L. Okay na? Now another vector, so AB. So this is the AB vector. So in between angle, if we take here theta. So now here what is the projection? Projection means what? Suppose this vector there, this shadow or this image lies on the directed line. So that is only image. Okay na? Anyone light, anyone focus there, then must and should be this image lies on the this directed line. So that is only called projection. Now this projection means what we consider here. Suppose if we take the projection of this AB vector, projection of this AB vector. So this is suppose if we take here C. Okay now this is AC is the projection. AC is what projection. Now if we find out that AC value in between angle how much there here theta value. Now if we consider this is the vector and magnitude we apply means that is become as a length. Now this vector if we taken A vector, and in this on directed line if we consider another vector B vector, on directed line if we consider another vector B vector. Here two conditions there, only projection is AC. Projection of AB vector is AC. Now this AC value how do we find out? Now we applying, this is the right angle triangle. From that right angle triangle we applying the cos theta formula. What we have done here? From triangle CAB, from triangle CAB. If you want to write down here, cos theta is equal to what we have done? AC by magnitude of AB, magnitude of AB. Now if you want to write down here AC, if you want, so magnitude of AB into cos theta. Again we write down here AC is equal to magnitude of A into cos theta. Now here this cos theta lies between where A and B vector. Already we know that the dot product relation between. So then what we have done here, we know that A bar dot B bar is equal to magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar into cos theta. Then what we have done here, cos theta is equal to A bar dot B bar by magnitude of vector A into magnitude of vector B. Now this is suppose equation 1 we consider means from equation 1 what we have done here, from equation 1. If you want to run AC is equal to, so what will run here? A bar magnitude of A into cos theta is equal to, just now read on that value, so cos theta is equal to, how much read on here? A bar dot B bar by magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar. A bar ma cancellation. Then AC is equal to what we read on here? A bar dot B bar by magnitude of B bar. Or simply if you run this one, sometimes A bar vector dot B cap. B cap is nothing but B bar by magnitude of B bar value. Now AC what here? Projection of A vector on B vector. Projection of A vector on B vector, directed line. So that's why finally what we run means here? Projection of vector A on vector B is, if you want to run A bar dot B bar by magnitude of B bar, or simply if you remember A bar dot B cap value. Otherwise if you want to run another projection, means what here? Projection of vector B bar on vector A bar is, if you want to run same here also, A bar dot B bar by magnitude of A bar value. Okay na? So this is the projection concept ma. Just in board this one much given, but another formula also there ma. This is the projection. Now this projection vector if you want means if you applying the direction for that AC, means what we done here. So this one ma, another concept here only, projection vector is AC bar. Projection vector what ma? That AC is the projection. We give the direction for that one, that is become as a projection vector. Then how to given direction? So in that AC, on that directed line, which vector there ma? B vector there. So whenever any vector, any magnitude if you want to convert it, a vector means that direction which value direction given means on that line which vector there, that unit vector only produce at that direction of the given vector. So that's why this is the magnitude value. AC vector if you want means what? Already here magnitude there, magnitude of AC dot into direction of B vector, means direction means what ma? Unit vector B cap, that is equal to sima magnitude of AC. Already if you find out number AC here, what we are here? A bar dot B bar by magnitude of B bar dot, this one again ma, B bar dot by magnitude of B bar. Then finally what we are here? A bar dot B bar dot into, not dot here, into, in this value into given into, so this value what here? Suppose into this value what we are here? B bar by magnitude of B bar square value. Okay na? So this is the given projection vector. This is given only projection of the vector on the directed line, another vector. Okay na? This is the projection formula. Board this one only enough. Otherwise competitive or CET any bits given means projection vector given means A bar dot B bar by magnitude of B bar into B bar value. How do we get that value means? This is the projection, this is the scalar quantity. That scalar quantity become as vector quantity means if you multiplying with some vector. So that vector, which type of vector? This magnitude. If you want a direction which one given on that line, which vector there? That vector, unit vector given direction. So that's why what we done here, magnitude of AC into B cap, then that is value become as a projection vector of the given condition. Okay na? Right. It's a projection of a vector on a line. Here 2 points we remember ma, angle between the vectors means directed line and vector in between angle theta there nama. So this theta is equal to 0. Then what happened? Projection of that vector, the projection of the vector AB will be AB when this value become as 0. Then direction of the vector will be how much? Same vector only. So that vector of the AB will be AB itself. Otherwise theta is equal to phi. Then the projection of AB will be BA. Why ma here magnitude of AB into cos theta there. So theta is equal 0 means 1 become as AB only. So magnitude of this value how much? So AB. So that value become as minus. We change the direction. AB become as a BA value. Then that is become as a positive. So that's why that value changes theta. Otherwise theta is equal to pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2. Then the projection of vector of AB, not projection, projection vector of AB will be 0 vector. AB will be 0 vector. So these points remember this is useful for CET. Directly given statements, statement type given theta is equal 0. Then what is the projection of the given vector, like that CET bits important for these 2 points. Okay na, right. Sima Cauchy squares inequality. So this statement important and example question also in our textbook. So Cauchy squares inequality. So what we prove that here for any 2 vectors A bar and B bar, then we prove that magnitude of A bar dot B bar is less than or equal to magnitude of A vector, magnitude of B vector. So already we know that dot product means a scalar product. What we done here? A bar dot B bar is equal to magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar into cos theta. Now we are applying the both sides magnitude. Then what we done here? Magnitude of A bar dot B bar is equal to already magnitude there. So that is the magnitude value. Magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar into magnitude of cos theta. So next step what we are done here? Magnitude of A bar dot B bar by this value magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar is equal to magnitude of cos theta. So already we know that cos theta lies between where to where minus 1 to plus 1. Minus 1 is less than or equal to cos theta is less than or equal to plus 1. Now we are applying the magnitude, that negative value become as a positive, but this value must and should be lies between where to, means less than or equal to 1 value, greater value 1 or lesser value 1 lesser value. So that's why finally what we are done here, magnitude of A bar dot B bar is less than or equal to magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar. So this is the squares, Cauchy squares inequality. Okay na, right. Let's see next inequality, triangle inequality. So for any 2 vectors A bar and B bar, then if you want to prove that this one, so first we take here A bar and A vector and B vector are non-zero vectors, means magnitude of A bar is not equal to 0 and magnitude of B bar is not equal to 0. Now if you want to prove that here magnitude of A bar plus B bar, so that's why if you run here magnitude of A bar vector plus B bar whole square is equal to, so this value A bar plus B bar whole square. Now if you run product form, A bar plus B bar dot A bar plus B bar value. Okay now, already I told A bar dot A bar is equal to magnitude of A bar whole square. So that's why if you run here dot product value, that is equal to what we run here, these 2 dot product if you run means magnitude of A bar square plus here A bar dot B bar plus B bar dot A bar. Okay, next B bar dot B bar magnitude of B bar square value. Next what we done here, that is equal to magnitude of A bar square plus here commutative property A bar dot B plus B bar dot A is equal to A bar dot A. So that's why 2 into A bar dot B bar, 2 into A bar dot B bar plus B bar magnitude of B bar square. Now one condition there so any one number if you take x is less than or equal to mod x for all x belongs to R. Okay, any number if you compare the modulus value, that is always less than or equal to. Now if you replace this value here, less than or equal to magnitude of A bar square plus 2 into magnitude of A bar dot B bar plus magnitude of B bar square value. Okay, now instead of this place magnitude if you then this inequality becomes less than or equal to. Just now only derived on Cauchy inequality, that Cauchy inequality there Cauchy inequality what we learn, magnitude of A bar dot B bar is less than or equal to magnitude of A into magnitude of B. So that's why again if you replace here less than or equal to magnitude of A bar square plus 2 into magnitude of A into magnitude of B plus magnitude of B bar square. Now this value is equal to how much there here, magnitude of A bar plus B bar whole square value. Now this value we comparing with the A square plus 2AB plus B square formula. Then what we are going to see here, magnitude of a bar plus b bar whole square is less than or equal to magnitude of a bar plus magnitude of b bar whole square value. Now if we eliminated both less than or equal to condition, positive means square, if we eliminated means, then what we done here, a square magnitude of a bar plus b bar is less than or equal to magnitude of a bar plus magnitude of b bar. So this is the triangle inequality. So in that triangle inequality, in case these two are equal, means what? So these two, magnitude of a vector plus b vector is equal to magnitude of a vector plus b vector is equal to, then the given 3 points are which type of points, means collinear points, a comma b and c are collinear. These 3 points which type of points? Collinear points. Okay na? Right, Sima. Exercise 10.3. Now this is 10.3 exercise totally related with scalar or dot product. Already we learn scalar or dot product formula and that some conditions or some related note points that related if you solving the questions in that exercise. Now here Sima, first question what given, find the angle between two vectors a bar and b bar with magnitude root 3 and root 2 given, and having respectively having a bar dot b bar is equal to root 6 given. Now if you find out the angle between, see here magnitude of a given, magnitude of b given, angle between means a bar dot b bar is equal to root 6 value given. Now what we find out, angle between two vectors. So already we know that my formula cos theta is equal to angle between two vectors a bar dot b bar by magnitude of a bar into magnitude of b bar. So that is equal to what we done here, root 6 by 2 into root 3. Then see here root 6, how to split from that value, root 2 into root 3, root 3 cancellation, then value how much there is, root 2 by 2. Again what we done finally, 1 by root 2. So theta is equal to how much here, pi by 4. Angle between the two vectors is equal to pi by 4 value. Okay na? Right, next question Sima, second one. So second one what given here, find the angle between vectors. Again if you find out the angle between vectors, given two vectors, so first letter a bar is equal to given vector what I cap minus 2j cap, I cap minus 2j cap plus 3k cap. So another vector b bar is equal to 3I cap minus 2j cap plus k cap. Now if you find out the angle between these two vectors, again same formula, cos theta is equal to what we done here, cos theta is equal to a bar dot b bar by magnitude of a bar into magnitude of b bar. Now here only we find out magnitude of a bar is equal to how much Sima? Magnitude of a bar is equal to 1 plus 4 plus 9, 1 plus 4 plus 9, that is equal to root 14. So magnitude of b bar is equal to what we done Sima here, magnitude of b bar is equal to, so 9 plus 4 plus 1, so 9 plus 4 plus 1, again this value is equal to root 14. Now here we substitute the dot product, then what we done Sima here, cos theta is equal to a dot b means I cap minus 2j cap plus 3k cap dot, then what we done here, 3I cap minus 2j cap plus k cap divides root 14 into root 14. So already I told number one note point, any two vectors in component form given, then a bar dot b bar is equal to how to write a1 b1 plus a2 b2 plus a3 b3. So like we comparing that one, just I dot I 3 value, remaining any product if you taken that value 0, minus 2 plus 4 value, 3 plus 1, 3 value by this value is equal to how much 14, root 14 into root 14. So value how much Sima, this value 7 10, so 10 by 14, 10 by 14 means 5 by 7. Okay na, correct this one no? Sima 1 into 3 value, minus into minus plus 4 value 3. Okay na, so theta is equal to cos inverse of 5 by 7, angle between two vectors. Sima third question given find the projection of the vector. So one vector given find the projection of the vector I cap minus j cap on the vector, another vector ma b bar. Suppose if we take a bar and b bar, I cap plus j cap, b bar is equal to, already told them a formula. So a bar projection, we know that, what we done in formula here, we know that the projection of the vector a bar on b bar, the projection of the vectors a bar on b bar is what we did in formula, a bar dot b bar by magnitude of b bar. So here also same the projection of this vector on this vector. So that's why what we done here. So that is equal to, first we done dot product I dot I minus j cap dot this value I cap plus j cap divides magnitude of b bar. So magnitude of I cap plus j cap. Okay na. Now see here dot product I dot I is equal to 1 minus j means 1 minus 1 by this value how much square root of root 2 value. So 0 by anything is equal to 0 by root 2 is equal to how much 0. So that is the projection between the two vectors a dot b by magnitude of 1 minus 1 by this value. So projection between the two vectors is equal to how much 0 value. Okay na. Right, fourth question similarly third one, projection of this vector on the another vector. So projection means already we know that formula a bar dot b bar by magnitude of b bar. So that's why first what we find out here, a bar dot b bar value find it or a bar dot b bar is equal to a bar dot b bar means three vectors what here I cap plus 3j cap plus 7k cap dot. So b bar vector what here 7 I cap minus j cap plus 8k cap. So that is equal to what we done I into 7 value minus 3 value plus 56, 7 8s are 56. Then value how much here, that is equal to here 4 there, 4 means 60 this value. Okay na, a bar dot b bar. Next b bar is equal to magnitude of b bar is equal to how much so 7 square plus minus 1 square plus 8 square, that is equal to how much it is here 49 plus 1 plus 64, that is equal to how much 50. So means root 114. Okay na. So therefore the required projection is a bar dot b bar value how much this value 60 by square root of 114 value, square root of 114. Otherwise if you want to simplify means 4 table possible 4 2s are 4 3s are 4 2s are 8. Okay na, 334. So okay, that is the projection of the given vector 60 by root 114. Right, fifth question Sima, show that each of the given three vectors is a unit vector. Now prove that first these are the three unit vector. Unit vector means what? Magnitude of any vector is equal to 1, then the vector is said to be unit vector. And also show that they are mutually perpendicular to each other. Mutually perpendicular means what? Three vectors a bar dot b bar, b bar dot c bar dot a bar is equal to 0. Then the given three vectors are which type of vectors? Mutually perpendicular vectors. So first we verify the unit vector condition. Magnitude of a bar is equal to square root of here 1 by 7 this value 1 by 49 into so 2 square plus 4 9, then this value 36. How much this value? That is equal to square root of 49 by 49 is equal to 1. So a is the unit vector, and again magnitude of b bar is equal to square root of this value 1 by 49 into 9 plus 36 plus 4. Again how much 49 by 49, that is equal to 1 value. So magnitude of c bar is equal to square root of 1 by 49 into 36 plus 4 plus 9. Again this value is equal to square root of 49 by 49 is equal to 1. So these are the three vectors are which type of vectors? Unit vector. Now again what we prove that these three vectors are mutually perpendicular vectors. Mutually perpendicular means what? In between any dot product means what we done see here, a bar dot b bar is equal to here 1 by 7 there, constant lambda. So then what we done here, 1 by 49 into this vectors what here, 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap dot another vector what here, 3i cap minus 6j cap plus 2k cap. Now that is equal to what we done here, 1 by 49 into dot product means 2 3s are 6 plus minus 18 plus this value how much more, plus 12 value. Now see that is equal to 0 by 49, that is equal to 0. A bar dot b bar is equal to 0. Again b bar dot c bar, if you want to find out b bar dot c bar is equal to 1 by 49 into b bar dot c bar. So 3i cap minus 6j cap plus 2k cap dot again this vector what 6i cap plus 2j cap minus 3k cap dot product sigma again here, that is equal to 1 by 49 into so 18 minus 12 minus 6 again this value is equal to 0. Then finally what we done here, c bar dot a bar is equal to 1 by 49. So these vectors product sigma a bar and c bar and a bar. C bar and a bar means 6 2s are 12, 2 3s are 6 minus 18, 12 plus 6 plus 12 plus 6 minus 18 again this value 1 by 49 into 0, that is equal to 0. Here the dot product between a dot b is equal 0, b dot c is equal 0, c dot a is equal 0. So that's why these three vectors are which type of vector? Mutually perpendicular vector. Therefore what we done here, a bar comma b bar and c bar are mutually perpendicular vectors. Right. Sixth question Sima, find magnitude of a bar and magnitude of b bar when a bar plus b bar dot a bar minus b bar is equal to 8 and magnitude of a bar is equal to 8 into magnitude of b bar given. So at that time if we find out the magnitude of a bar and magnitude of b bar, so first we applying the dot product, a bar dot a is equal to what, magnitude of a bar square minus this value a bar dot b bar plus b bar dot a bar. So plus into minus minus b bar, magnitude of b bar square is equal to 8. Now next step what we are doing here, magnitude of a bar square minus a bar dot b bar plus here b bar dot a bar, that commutative property we applying means a bar dot b bar minus magnitude of b bar square is equal to 8. So these two are cancellation. Then another step what we are, magnitude of a bar square minus magnitude of b bar square is equal to 8. So magnitude of a is equal to also 8 into magnitude of b bar. So here we substituted means 64 into magnitude of b bar square minus magnitude of b bar square is equal to 8. 63 into magnitude of b bar square is equal to 8. Magnitude of b bar square is equal to 8 by 63. Now only if you want magnitude of b bar is equal to, so square root of 8 is equal to 2 into root 2 value. Similarly square root of 63, 7 9s are 3 into root 7, 3 into root 7, that is the magnitude of b bar value. And magnitude of a bar value if you want means what we done, so magnitude of a bar is equal to 8 into magnitude of b bar is equal to how much here, 2 into root 2 by 3 into root 7, that is equal to 16 by 3 into square root of 2 by 7. So that is the values of magnitude of a and magnitude of b value. And again similarly 7th question given Sima here, dot product only given like this given find, evaluate the product 3a bar minus 5b bar dot, and again what given here, 2a bar plus 7b bar. If we applying the dot product here, that is equal to what, 3 2s are 6 into magnitude of a square, so 21 into a dot b value. Next minus 10 into b bar dot a bar value. Next minus 35 b bar square, magnitude of b bar square. that is equal to sigma 6 into magnitude of a bar square. Here plus 11 into a bar dot b bar. Here sigma a bar dot b bar there, here b bar dot a bar, commutative property. This is also a bar dot b bar. Now we add these two values, 11 into a bar dot b bar value minus 35 into b bar square, magnitude of b bar square. Sigma, 8th question, what given? Sigma, find the magnitude of two vectors a bar and b bar. Find the magnitude of two vectors a bar and b bar having the same magnitude. So what given here? The two magnitude are equal, having the same magnitude. Magnitude of A is equal to magnitude of B. Okay, now what one condition given, and such that the angle between is theta. Theta here, angle between means theta is equal to how much given? 60 degrees given, and their scalar product. Scalar product means what? A bar dot B bar. A bar dot B bar is equal to 1 by 2 given. Now what we find out here? Magnitude of a bar and b bar value. So that's why what we done first here. So we know that this value a bar dot b bar is equal to magnitude of a bar into magnitude of b bar into cos theta. So a bar dot b bar is equal to value how much more? 1 by 2 is equal to magnitude of a bar into magnitude of. So if you run here, magnitude of a bar square into cos 60 degrees. Cos 60 degrees is nothing but 1 by 2 value. So 1 by 2 is equal to magnitude of a bar square into 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 taken on this side means cancellation. Magnitude of a bar square is equal to 1. Then magnitude of a bar is equal to 1 value. Okay na? Right, next 9th one, same similarly 9th one. So here what given? Find mod x if for a unit vector a bar, for a unit vector a bar. So unit vector given a is which type of vector given? Unit vector. So magnitude of a bar is equal to 1. And next one what given here? X minus a vector, x bar minus a bar dot x bar plus a bar value, x bar plus a bar is equal to 12 value given. Now if you applying the dot product, then what we done here? Magnitude of x square plus x bar dot a bar, next minus a dot x minus magnitude of a bar square is equal to 12. Now this one x bar square plus this value x bar dot a bar minus commutative property. Again what we done here? X bar dot a bar, here 1 value is equal to 12. Now these two are cancellation. Then see magnitude of x bar square is equal to 1 taken on the other side 13 value. Then magnitude of x is equal to how much root 13. Value is equal to how much root 13. Okay na? Right, 10th question Sima. If a bar, b bar, c bar, three vectors given a bar, b bar and c bar are such that these vectors how given is a bar plus lambda into b bar is perpendicular to c bar, then if you find the value of lambda. So first the three vectors given and another one condition given given that here given condition what means a bar plus lambda into b bar, a bar plus lambda into b bar is perpendicular to c bar. Means what any two vectors are perpendicular means in scalar product is equal to 0. So that's why what we done here, a bar plus lambda into b bar dot c bar is equal to 0 value. Dot c bar is equal to 0. Now already vectors there that vectors if you replace here, then what we done here, 2i cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap plus lambda into b bar minus lambda into i cap minus 2 lambda into j cap lambda into k cap. Okay na? Dot this value dot product dot c bar. C bar what here 3i cap plus j cap is equal to 0. Now first we take common here, 2 minus lambda into i cap plus 2 plus 2 lambda into j cap plus 3 plus lambda into k cap dot this value what we run again here, 3i cap plus j cap is equal to 0. Now dot product means what we run here, 3 into 2 minus lambda plus j value there so j value 2 plus 2 lambda, but k value is equal to 0. So that's why if we simplifying this value, 6 minus 3 lambda plus 2 plus 2 lambda is equal to 0. Next, what we done Sima here in this value here, minus 3 lambda plus 2 lambda minus lambda plus 8 is equal to 0. So then lambda is equal to 8 value. Why means if you take out the 8 this side, minus 8. Both side negative there means that value become as a plus value. Lambda is equal to 8. Okay na? Similar 11th question. Here two vectors are perpendicular given ma. So first one, magnitude of A bar into B bar plus magnitude of B bar into A bar. This vector is perpendicular to another vector ma. So magnitude of A bar into B bar minus magnitude of B bar into A bar. So now these two vectors are perpendicular. For any two non-zero vectors A bar and B bar, show that. Not much, show that these two vectors are perpendicular. Already we know that any two vectors are perpendicular means dot product is equal to 0. So that's why if you consider this value, P bar is equal to, now this value of Q bar. So now if you find out the dot product between P bar dot Q bar is equal to, P bar vector what here, magnitude of A bar into B bar plus magnitude of B bar into A bar dot, again here vector, magnitude of A bar into B bar minus magnitude of B bar into A bar vector. Now see that is equal to, first magnitude into magnitude. So then what we have done here, magnitude of A bar square. So this one B bar dot B bar, so B bar square, magnitude of A bar square into magnitude of B bar square. Minus, again if you multiplying this value means magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar into, so B bar dot A bar value, B bar dot A bar. Again if you multiplying these two terms, then if you multiplying these two terms, then what we done here, A bar dot this value. So first we multiplying this one and after then we multiplying this one. Now if you multiplying this vector, if you equal to what we done here, magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar, A bar dot B bar, A bar dot B bar, plus into minus, minus magnitude of B bar square, magnitude of B bar square into magnitude of A bar square. Now see that is equal to this value, sir. So A square B square, now this one like this, magnitude of A bar square, magnitude of B bar square minus this value see magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar into A bar dot B bar, commutative property, A bar dot B bar plus this value again what we done here, magnitude of A bar, magnitude of B bar into A bar dot B bar minus this one also if you want to run means a magnitude of A bar square, magnitude of B bar square. Now this value and this value and these two are cancellation, that is equal to value how much 0. So that's why these two vectors are which type of vectors, P bar and Q bar are perpendicular. P bar and Q bar are perpendicular. Okay na? Right here Sima, 12th question, if A bar dot A bar is equal to 0 and A bar dot B bar is equal to 0, then what we can concluded about the vector B, what we concluded, then the vector B. So that's why first what given here, A bar dot A bar is equal to 0 given. Then what magnitude of A bar square is equal to 0, magnitude of A bar is equal to 0. Any magnitude, any vector magnitude is equal to 0 means that vector which type of vector? A bar is a null vector. A bar is a which type of vector? Null vector. Here given condition what? A bar dot B bar is equal to 0. Then what we decided here, which type of vector B? Here see A bar is which type of vector? Null vector. A bar is which type of vector? Null vector. So null vector multiplying with any vector, if you get the value 0. So then what we done here, B can be any vector. Here what we done, B can be any vector. If you consider B plus any vector, then that value satisfy. A bar dot B bar is equal to 0. Okay na? Right, next 13th question Sima, 13th. So at 13th what given ma, if a bar comma b bar comma c bar are unit vectors such that a bar plus b bar plus c bar is equal to 0, find the value of a bar dot b bar dot c bar dot a bar. So first he given ma, these three are unit vectors. Magnitude of a bar is equal to magnitude of b bar is equal to magnitude of c bar is equal to 1. And another one what given here, a bar plus b bar plus c bar is equal to 0 given. Okay na? Now if you multiplying or squaring on both sides, then what will on see this value, a bar plus b bar plus c bar dot, again here if you run a bar plus b bar plus c bar is equal to 0, is equal to 0 vector. So 0 means what ma, this one null vector, this side is a null vector. Now if you take ma dot product, a dot a is equal to what ma, magnitude of a bar square plus a bar dot b bar plus a bar dot c bar. So first we multiplying with a, again we multiplying with b, then what will see here, b bar dot a bar plus magnitude of b bar square plus b bar dot c bar. Again c vector, then c bar dot a bar plus c bar dot b bar plus magnitude of c bar square is equal to null vector. Okay na? Here see ma, this value 1, this value 1, this value 1, a square b square plus c square, 1 1 there. So 1 plus this value what will run as is run, a bar dot b bar plus a bar dot c bar plus again ma b bar dot a bar means a bar dot b bar, commutative property. So b bar dot c bar as is run ma, b bar dot c bar plus c bar dot a bar, again what will run, a bar dot c bar plus b bar dot c bar, b bar dot c bar is equal to this one null vector. Okay na? Here see ma, 1 1 value there. So this value is equal to, again what will run here, magnitude of b square magnitude of c square 1 plus 1 is equal to null vector. Now 1 plus 1 means 3 value plus 2 into this value 2 times repeated, a bar dot b bar, a bar dot b bar, next b bar dot c bar, next c bar dot a bar is equal to null vector, is equal to what null vector. Null vector is nothing but null. So then if we take that way 0 value, then so if we take another the side means 0 value 2 into, then what will run here, a bar dot b bar plus b bar dot c bar plus c bar dot a bar is equal to 0. Sorry, this one taken onto this side means minus 3 value. Then finally what will run here, a bar dot b bar plus b bar dot c bar plus c bar dot a bar is equal to minus 3 by 2 value. Okay na? So that is the value of the given condition. Right, 14th question Sima, if either vector a bar is equal to, either vector a bar is equal to 0 bar or b bar is equal to, or b bar is equal to 0 bar, then a bar dot b bar, then a bar dot b bar is equal to 0. Okay na? If either vector a bar is equal to 0 bar, b bar is equal to 0 bar, then dot product is equal to 0. But the converse need not to be true. The converse need not to be true. Justify your answer with an example. Here Sima, first the condition given. This converse, if you want to prove that, need not to be true. Justify your answer given. Okay na? First this one correct Sima, given statement a bar is equal to 0 and b bar is equal to null vector. Then dot product of two vectors is equal to must and should be 0 given. For example, if we take my here, a bar is equal to one null vector, I cap, j cap 0 into k cap. Okay na? B bar be a non-zero vector. B bar be a non-zero vector. So that's why b bar is equal to what we run means here. Suppose x into I cap, y into j cap, z into k cap. Now if you find out one dot product here, a bar dot b bar is equal to. So what we are done here, this is the null vector, 0 into I cap, 0 into j cap, 0 into k cap, dot. Here what we are done, x into I cap, y into j cap, z into k cap. So null vector multiplying with any vector, then must and should be what given by here, a bar dot b bar is equal to 0. Otherwise, if we consider this one non-zero vector, a is non-zero vector, b is a 0 vector if you taken, then also if you get the same condition, means what, if a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0, then a bar dot b bar is equal to 0. So that is the given statement. If a bar is equal to 0 vector or b bar is equal to 0 vector, then condition what my here, A bar dot B bar is equal to 0. Okay na? Now what we prove that here converse. Here converse. This converse need not to be true. Converse means what? Any two vectors dot product is equal to 0. Any one of the vector must and should be 0. Otherwise 0 not possible means that converse need not to be true. So that's why we select two vectors. Suppose A bar is equal to I cap plus J cap plus K cap. So B bar is equal to I cap plus J cap. Here 2 right minus K cap. Now see dot product if you find out here. A bar dot B bar is equal to 1 into 1, 1 value, 1 into 1, 1 value, minus 1 into 2, minus 2, that is equal to how much more? 0. But if we find out the magnitude of A bar and B bar, magnitude of A bar is equal to square root of 1 plus 4 is equal to root 6. So magnitude is not equal to 0 means that is not a null vector. And magnitude of B bar is equal to what we are here 1 plus 1 plus 1 that is equal to root 3. This magnitude is also not equal to. Similar two vectors, non-zero vectors if we taken that product is equal to 0. So that's why any one of the vector is not equal to 0. So 0 only if we taken means product is equal to 0. And if you take a non-zero vectors if we taken the dot product is equal to 0 at the time that two given two vectors is non-zero vectors. So that's why converse is not be need not to be true for the given statement. Converse is need not to be true for the given statement for this example. Okay na? Therefore finally what we have done, converse need not to be true. Therefore what we have done here, converse need not to be true. Here converse is need not to be true for the given statement. Right, 15th question, Sima, if the vertices A comma B comma C of a triangle ABC or, so these are the vertices of triangle ABC respectively, then find the angle between ABC, then find the angle between ABC. So that's why first we find out the vector BA and BC. So if you applying the dot product, angle between formula cos theta is equal to, then if you get to this one. So that's why first what we find out position vectors if you run. So OA position vectors what we run, OA bar is equal to I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. So OB bar is equal to minus I cap. Next OC bar is equal to j cap plus 2k cap. So first what we find out here, BC vector or BA vector. So OC bar minus OB bar, OC bar minus OB bar is equal to OC minus OB. So here I value not there, so that's why this value I cap plus I cap. So J value J minus 0 plus J cap plus 2k cap. Next BA value, BA vector, OA vector minus OB vector is equal to OA if you subtracting the B value. So minus 2I cap. Sorry, A if you subtracting the B value, so I minus half minus plus 2I value. Next 2J, here value not there, plus 2J value. Next plus 3k value. Now what we find out here, angle between the vectors. So that's why what we done means cos theta, cos half. Otherwise let angle between ABC is equal to theta. Then what we have done here, cos theta is equal to magnitude of, so BC or BA dot BC by magnitude of BA into magnitude of BC value. Okay na? Now if you want to find out these values, which values? Magnitude values. So magnitude of BC is equal to how much given by here? Square root of 1 plus 1 plus 4, that is equal to root 6. So magnitude of BA value is equal to square root of 4 plus 9 value, 4 plus 9. So that's why how much more? 8 means 17. Root 17 this value. Now if we substituted this value in the angle, so cos theta is equal to these two vectors dot product. So means what we done here, first this one 2I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap dot this value I cap plus j cap, I cap plus j cap plus 2k cap by this value magnitude of this value root 6 into root 17, that is equal to this value 2 plus 2 plus 6 by root 6 into root 17, that is equal to 10 by root. Here how much 6 r means 42, 6, 102 value. 10 by root of 102, that is the angle. Means theta is equal to, if you want to write on here, theta is equal to cos inverse of 10 by square root of 102 value. Sima 16th one ma 3 points given ma, the 3 points are show that collinear, where ma here vector method. So can general collinear means so many methods there ma, distance here collinear means first these 3 vectors if we taken suppose A, B, C, same direction, okay ma, these 3 vector lies on the same line, so that's why connected with the same line. So these two are said to be collinear vectors. So first what we find out here, position vectors. OA position vector is equal to I cap plus 2j cap 7k cap. So OB position vectors 2I cap plus 6j cap plus 3k cap. So OC vector is equal to 3I cap plus 10j cap minus k cap. Okay na. Now first we find out the AB vector. Vector AB. Vector AB if you find out means Sima, what we have here, OB minus OA. OB minus Y means 2 minus 1, 1 value. 6 minus 2 plus 4j value. 3 minus 7 minus 4k value. Then magnitude of AB is equal to, so 1 plus 16 plus 16, 32, that is equal to root 33 value. Next another one BC. So vector BC, OC minus OB, 3 minus 2, 1 value. So 10 minus 6 plus 4j value. Next minus this value minus k minus 4k value. Okay na. Now then what we have done here, magnitude of BC value is equal to square root of 1 plus 16 plus 16. Again this value root 33 value. Next if you find out the AC vector, AC. So AC vector if you want to find out means C minus A value. So 3 minus 1, 2I. 3 minus 1, 2I. Next 10 minus 2, 8. 10 minus 2 8. Next this value minus 1 OC minus 1 minus 7 minus 8 value minus 8j value. Okay na. Now if you find out the magnitude of AC, then see that is equal square root of 4 plus 64 plus 64. How much this value? 64 plus 64 128. 132 128 means 132. So 132 means what would run? So 2 into this value is 2 into 33 means 4 into 33. First what would run means that is equal to this value 4 into 33 run. 3 4s are 12. 3 4s are 12. 12 plus 1 13. So that is equal to 2 into root 33. So that's why what would run here, magnitude of AB plus magnitude of BC, magnitude of AB plus magnitude of BC is equal to root 33 plus root 33, that is equal to 2 into root 33, that is equal to how much magnitude of AC. So that's why the given 3 points, which type of points collinear points. Therefore the given 3 points are collinear. A comma B comma C are collinear. Therefore A comma B and C are collinear points. Okay na? Okay, wait. So right, Sima, 17th question show that the vectors, here 3 vectors given form a vertices of a right angle triangle. So previously also I explained this question, one question. So here 3 vectors given, the 3 vectors if you have, so 2I cap plus, so to show that the vectors form a vertices of a right angle triangle. So vertices of a right angle triangle means otherwise if you have this vectors A bar, suppose A bar is equal to 2I cap plus minus j cap plus k cap. Next B bar is equal to I cap, B bar is equal to I cap minus 3j cap minus 5k cap. Next C bar is equal to what we done here, 3I cap minus 4j cap minus 4k cap. Now if you find out the that rectangle triangle means here dot product if you know means if you find out the in between any two sides dot product is equal to 0 means that value is equal to 0 means their right angle triangle. Otherwise this is simple method distance means if you find out the AB, BC, CA vectors. So first if you find out the AB vector how to find it so OB minus OA, these two subtraction means I cap minus 3j cap minus 5k cap minus this vector position vector of a this value ma k cap, then that is equal to what we are see here, minus I cap, minus into minus ma plus ma minus 2j cap, so minus 6k cap. Here if you find out the magnitude value, AB bar is equal to square root of 1 plus 4 plus 36, that is equal to root 41. And again if you find out the BC vector, side BC vector, then what we are on C, so 3I cap minus 4j cap minus 4k cap minus this value C value and B value, so I cap minus 3j cap minus 5k cap, that is equal to what we are on 3I minus I means 2I cap minus 4j plus 3 means minus j cap, so minus into minus plus k cap, then that is equal to magnitude of BC, magnitude of BC is equal to square root of how much 4 plus 1 plus 1, 4 plus 1 plus 1, that is equal to root 6. Next value CA vector, CA vector if you find out means A minus, so 2I cap minus j cap plus k cap minus half C vector 3I cap minus 4j cap minus 4k cap, that is equal to 2 minus 3I cap minus I cap, so then this value plus 3j cap minus into minus plus 5k cap, okay na. Now we are applying the magnitude, magnitude of CA is equal to square root of 1 plus 4 plus 25 value, that is equal to this value how much square root of 29, 30 value, okay na, 30 value. Let's say once again CA value, CA is equal to A value 2I minus j minus k, this value minus 3I minus 4j minus k value, so this value minus I minus into minus plus 3j, and this value is equal to how much 5k value 25, sorry here this value 9, so 1 plus 9 9, so that's why this value is equal to how much 35 value. So now if you find out the relation here, if you add these two values to some square value, see magnitude of BC square plus magnitude of CA square is equal to magnitude of BC 6 square plus this value root 35 square, that is equal to how much 6 plus 35, that is equal to 41, that is equal to how much 41 means AB, magnitude of AB square. Now here what we have done magnitude of AB square is equal to magnitude of BC square plus magnitude of CA square. Now where we forming 90 degrees here means a C point. So this is the right angle triangle if you consider like this so if you take this value here C there, here A, here B. Now if you take the direction this one AB, BC and CA, here 90 degrees C point, that is forming the 90 degrees. The given vectors or the vertices of a form a right angle triangle. Therefore the given vectors form a right angle triangle. Here 18th one objective bit given if A bar is a non-zero vector of magnitude A bar is a non-zero vector of magnitude A, and lambda a non-zero scalar, then lambda into A vector is a unit vector. He given lambda into A bar is a unit vector. So unit vector means what lambda into magnitude vector A is equal to 1. Now if you split this magnitude, lambda, magnitude of lambda into magnitude of A is equal to 1. So magnitude of A is equal to 1 by magnitude of lambda. But he given A bar is the vector of a magnitude of A. He given magnitude of A bar is equal to A. Magnitude of A bar is equal to A. Therefore what we have done? A is equal to 1 by magnitude of lambda. So this is the option A is equal to 1 by magnitude of lambda. Option D is correct. Here which option correct Option D is a correct option.